Results for teacher in more dramatic fashion. For example, very few teachers in the study pushed students to create their own ideas. Student participation in tasks that required meaning making was rare. Did I highlight that, or did a student that I lent this Kindle to highlight it? I don't know.
I'd had my students read Learn Better this fall. It's by Early Bozer. It came out just the spring before. It's a great book that discusses what students seem to know better than anything, and that's how to learn. And it goes great with our fall theme, which is on metacognition, and how that helps our writing. I'll start with reading, and then as we read, one week we'll do blogging, the next week we'll do Socratic seminars, and so on until the book's done. And for the summative, I'll assign a process analysis paper on how they learned what they learned. So that'll fit with what I need to do for the curriculum, but it's boring. Would the students care? I don't think so. What do? I'll speak to my instructional coach and make it a PBL somehow.
I'm with my coach, Ms. Yee, who is the PBL coach for our high school. And how did you come to be a coach? What made you decide to want to do what you're doing? And what is it that you do anyway?
Because teachers need support. These are hard changes to make in your classroom. It's very different from what a lot of teachers are comfortable with doing in their classroom. And so by having someone that you can talk with about it and troubleshoot problems is really an important support system to have in place as teachers try these new ways of thinking about instruction in the classroom and formatting units and things like that.
One thing she does, she asks questions that get inside your head. So it's not like she's really asking them. It's just the kind of prompting that I need to really benefit my own thinking in an area that I'm new in. So that's kind of what I thought for a rollout. I'm sure I'm missing some things, but
So you've done a lot of thinking on the two main pieces of your launch. The video piece that you want to almost use as an entry event to hook in your classes and show them a in-process model of where you'd like them to be at the end. And also this proposal that's really a nice laid out overview of the different checkpoints and pacings that you're asking them to meet, and to really set some clear goals for what they want to accomplish.
Right, I forgot about the checkpoints, but that's true. I want a timeline with some checkpoints. So we had talked last time about maybe having the students involved. It's been great to have a coach, so that it would be somebody knows more about it than I do.
I'm learning how to make spicy chipotle cauliflower nuggets. Complete.
Yeah, and what is your, I know it, but would you tell the studio audience here what yours is about?
I'm learning a gymnastics skill, or I learned a gymnastics skill.
Yes, and you have a video that shows.
I do.
Yeah. So John, what are you learning?
I'm learning holistic health.
And where did you start with this, or how did you start with this?
I started with research and figuring out what it was exactly.
Yeah. What got you interested?
My mom's a holistic health coach, so I wanted to see kind of what her life was like.
Wow. Anything from the book that stands out that you might be using?
I think it's a lot of metacognition, because you have to know what you're learning to apply that in your actual lifestyle.
The students were most excited about being able to choose what to learn. In the survey I gave the students after the project was over, this rated very high. Most of those interview clips were taken on what we call checkpoint day. This is something Ms. Yee encouraged me to do, have some sort of activity in the middle of the project so I could assess where people were, make sure they were on track, so the students could get some inspiration, and also, of course, have a sort of an artificial deadline so they wouldn't wait to the last minute for the entire project. So they had to have a certain percentage of the project done by then, and we spent the day graphing out our progress, where we were, where we wanted to be by the end of the project, and then we put them on the walls and shared them with with one another. And then we put stickers on each other's to celebrate what we liked about what they were doing and how they were sharing what they were doing. This also generally got high marks from the students in the survey. The survey results weren't all rosy. The blogging they thought was boring generally, and a lot of students pointed out that I didn't give them enough time to really learn something in a way that would be measurable. But generally the survey really encouraged me, and I waited 2 months to even look at them. I was so afraid to look at the survey results. I had half a mind never to look at them, but actually they loved it.
For my Learn Better project, I've decided to learn about holistic health. As Ulrich Brothers said, there's what might be called deep motivation. This sort of motivation is more profound and helps you find value in what you learn. That is why I chose holistic health, because I have significant motivation to be healthy as a person and incorporate these styles into my life. Now, to learn this, I'm going to be implementing the actual techniques of holistic health into my lifestyle and vlogging that. Now, first, in the process, I'm going to be doing some researching, which will just be some online.
Students also got to choose how they would share their learning process.
What is good? What is happening? What is good? What is happening? And what is up? I'm going to be starting our journey off with research. We're going to use our computer right.
After the 2-week period they had to learn, they took the chronicling that they had been doing during that time and made a sharing vehicle out of it. A lot of people chose to bring in what they had made or learned how to do. A lot of people made videos that they put on our class blog. This is John's. My own video here would be a lot better were John to have made it. I learned a lot. This video is going to help me next year modeling for the students what I'd like them to have, and I got a lot of good feedback from the students, and I really got a lot of help from Ms. Yee, to whom I'm extremely grateful.
Follow me along my musical journey as I learn how to play Disney songs on the piano.
And after the PBL is over, it's back to business as usual.
The essay is due tomorrow night.
What essay?
The literary.
Oh my God.